Hey guys, how you doing today? So I want to talk about the Ford 10-speed 10R80 and basically go over any common issues that they have. I'm a Ford transmission tech, so I want to share my experiences with that there. So most common, obviously, it's going to have some firm shifts. Every once in a while you're driving, you may notice it shifting firm, mainly into like from third to fourth, fourth to fifth, maybe seventh to eighth. You might have a little delay as well. So if you have firm shifts once in a while you're driving, don't worry, it's common, and that's related to the valve body. For whatever reason, the valve bodies are bad about developing burrs and or the solenoids stick in them sometimes. But either way, that is best serviced by replacing the valve body. Now that's something you can do yourself. You will have to program the strategy, which you can do with ForeScan. I do have a video, actually a couple videos now, about how to tear down the 10-speed, and all you'd have to do is follow the first part where I pull the pan off and the valve body out. It's easy. You guys can do this. Honestly, if I owned a 10-speed equipped F-150 or Expedition or Mustang or whatever, occasional firm shifts I haven't seen hurt anything. They all do it. So what I would do personally is pull the pan off for a couple hours and let it drip down. You'll lose about 8 or 9 quarts with the filter out and everything too. So you drain it, put a new filter in, and then I would use a different fluid such as AMSOIL that's rated to work with ULV or another good quality fluid. Anyway, moving on. Now, second most common issue. Now, this issue was fixed with an updated service part, and this is going to be the CDF drum. It's a drum that has the C, D, and F clutches on it, and that's inside the transmission. It's a big drum, and it has this big bushing inside of it, and what happens is that bushing kind of shifts. That usually happens on big trucks, not Mustangs or anything. When I say big trucks, I mean Expeditions and F-150s. So the bushing shifts, and that can block fluid passages, and it can tear off the Teflon sealing rings, which will result in loss of line pressure to different clutch packs. When you have this issue, you may notice most commonly when the transmission's cold, it's not warmed up yet, you go to drive, and when it shifts into fourth gear or sixth gear, you may notice a strong hesitation, loss of engagement, wrench light or check engine light may come on, and that's typically the first symptoms there. Once again, I do have a teardown video of a 10-speed. I am coming out with a full rebuild on the 10-speed here in the next couple of weeks, and I'll link that below. Ford's updated service part on the CDF drum does have a new design, which kind of holds the bushing still there. It prevents it from moving, and I have never seen one fail again after putting that new part in. And when you're replacing that drum, you'll want to replace the 3 Teflon rings on that shaft that goes through it. You'll see if you watch that teardown video. All right, now while you're in there building the transmission, the third common issue is the F-clutch friction discs wear grooves into the planetary container cylinder. In the videos on the teardown, you may see me refer to that as the garbage can, which it kind of looks like one, but while you're in there tearing the transmission down, or whoever you're hiring to do that, just have them look at the container cylinder for wear from the F-clutch friction discs and replace it if necessary. It does have a alignment mark on it. When you replace that container cylinder and you slide the bottom part out, you need to make sure you line it right and put it in. And lastly, if you're in the transmission, you might want to at least pull the E-clutch friction discs out and check that out. It's common for the E-clutch to stick on these, and it's not something I see all the time, but it'll cause firm shifts. If it's nothing related to the valve body, that's your other likely culprit there. And the E-clutch is that drum that's built onto the input shaft, so when you slide that giant shaft out of the, you disassemble the container cylinder and all the internals, it's the drum that's built onto that big shaft, the input shaft there. Okay, and as far as less common things go, the input shaft has these port plugs that are way down in it on the holes. I will link that video below on how to inspect those. Sometimes the plugs blow out and can cause loss of line pressure to clutches, and that can be very difficult to diagnose. So once again, I'll link that one down below as well. Very important to check when you're in a 10-speed. And occasionally the speed sensors will fail. That's in the transmission. And the pan gasket, even though it's reusable, about 1 in 5 chance if you reuse it, it'll start leaking. So I usually put new gaskets on it every time. Well, that about does it, guys. I'll link my videos below for the teardown and eventually the full rebuild and how to inspect the port plugs in the transmission. Guys, I sure do hope this video helps. If it does, if you leave a like below, it'll really help share this video with other people and help them fix their 10 speeds as well. So I hope you have a great day. Once again, I'm here to help if you have any questions, and good luck to you in your repairs. Thanks for watching.